Ilaw, no? Taas naman, no? Smart dito. Malakas. Hindi. 4G rin yun sa akin. Huwag na mabagal eh. Smart ang malakas sa data. Ayan, para may ano tayo. Statistics. Metrics tayo. Sa Facebook na lang lalagay ko. Excel. Isa ka na? Password niya IPO 129 plus may 0 sa dulo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We would like to acknowledge the presence of our following guests. Dr. Aristotle RAMDAM, the project leader of Science Nation Tour Project of the Department of Science and Technology. We also have Dr. Anthony C. Sales, the Regional Director of DOST Region 11. We also have here Dr. Rodolfo Machanova, the President of Sultan Kudarat State University. We have Dr. Armando Ganal, the Regional Director of DOST-1. Also here is Engineer Rowan Hilonga, the Regional Director of DOST-6. Also Dr. Alfonso Alamban, the Regional Director of DOST-10. And Mr. Sancho Mavorang, Officer in Charge of DOST Region 2. Thank you so much for coming here at Magandang Jensen for the Region 12 Science Nation.
Sa Facebook. Sa SB natin para malaman natin ang mga feedback.
Ano, maganda yung pata natin.
Dapat
Pero malinis na. Pero wala ko na. Malinis.
Ayan, dahil sa mga live.
Hindi nakaship. Kaya gamit kasi natin yung ship.
Saka dapat hindi magkalina yun. Oriented naman yung public. Kasi yung nagkagawa ng internet.
Kaya naman kung ginagamit natin, RG, ay, kaya yung ano, Brad? Music.
Sila nagko-control doon. Nagko-control doon sa taas. Sila lahat.
Sila lahat doon.
Doon
Di ba nasa meeting yun?
Binigay na sa kanila lahat eh.
I-direct sila rin. Tsaka dyan. Ayun naman.
Bakit nila makingin?
Bakit mo lang si Sir Mike ang
Mga pa.
hindi mo music na.
Wala, sa kanila lahat ang control. Binigay natin lahat ng material. At sila lahat
Dapat
nagko-control.
nila nagpapalakas sila.
Kahit may mga video-video lang sana natin eh.
Araw na lang.
Okay. Lahat pala sa DOST-PH ko yung DOST-PH o sa SPII? Sa ITU lang? Mas bago. May sagot na. Bukong nagko-control. Search. Siya nagko-control.
We were battered, left out, pushed to a tight corner, with but one way out. We had to act, to make a change, to seek victory over adversity. Through Filipino ingenuity, we are able to dream once more. What little resources we have, we made up for it with a ton of imagination, creativity, determination to try new approaches, belief in oneself. We forge a path that is our very own, proving to the world that, oh, kaya ng Pinoy, that we are a country of skilled, resilient, inventive people who can overcome every challenge. A science nation innovating for global competitiveness. The past 5 years became a journey and an opportunity for our scientists and our people to use science, technology, and innovation to create products and services that meet international standards of quality, as well as establish a way of life that is safe, healthy, and at par with the rest of the world. With our 8 outcomes, we began the first few steps of transformation, earning global recognition along the way. In agriculture, we aimed to raise productivity, protect our yield, and cater to the specific needs of our countrymen. For our enterprises, we provided the tools, led them to experts, showed them the market, quadrupled the budget, and we have now assisted over 11,000 MSMEs in producing high-quality food products at lower costs through our homegrown technologies, helping them generate 12 billion pesos in sales and creating more than 90,000 additional jobs. For our industries, we created the country's largest toolbox to unleash the innate Filipino creativity. We have since increased our roster of clients from different industries and developed technologies to help move our countrymen across new boundaries. In ICT, with one connected, We are helping rural communities, connecting every Filipino by bringing the power of the internet to the reserved corners of the country, opening the window to a world of information and infinite possibilities. In e-governance, we travel the country, seeking to develop the newest hubs of progress and improve our rural communities. In healthcare, we develop new platforms to bring the power of good health, disease prevention, and nutrition to remote locations across the archipelago. In education, we extend our scholarship program, closing in our target to have a DOST scholar in every municipality in the country, and extended the reach of our science high schools to serve each region in the country. Finally, in disaster mitigation and climate adaptation, we have comprehensively mapped out hazards and tremendously increased the monitoring of at-risk areas all over the country, including the installation of thousands of instruments to better prepare for incoming disasters. These instruments will be bolstered by the planned launch of the first micro-satellite co-designed and developed by Filipino scientists and engineers, mitigating disaster with our very own eye in the sky. The future has begun, and it is resilient, responsive, competitive. It is about science leading the way, and each one of us has a role in it, in making the Philippines a science nation, innovating for global competitiveness.
Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to acknowledge the presence of the following guests. We have the chair, Eduardo and Esperanza, the regional director of DOST-Philippines. We also have Dr. Victor V. Mariano, the regional director of DOST-Philippines. We also have Dr. James Cesar V. Suka, the regional director of DOST-3. We have Dr. Alexandra N. Madrigal, regional director of DOST-4A. Also here with us is Director Thomas B. Reyes, the regional director of DOST-5. And Board Director Dominga E. Manuel, regional director of DOST-30. Thank you so much for coming here at the RAMDAM Jensen for the Region 12 Science Station.
Pre, may wifi sila.
Wala eh. Hindi ko alam kung meron. Kasi may dala kami sarili para sa live stream.
Masuk kaya ang good ng bots. Hindi mo napansin.
Yan na yun. Gitna. Yan na yung gitna.
Tapos yung mga target
Yan na yung nakasalit. Kitapawan, tanong ko dapat kitapawan. Ang Starbucks site sa region ko. Kitapawan. Tsaka yung office mismo ng DOST region ko.
Kakibagay ng
Ito.
meron diyang presentation si Sir. Si Secretary.
Presentation mismo? Wala.
Wala siya. Speech lang.
Kaya, may message siya.
Wala kaming book din.
Hindi kayo binigyan ng ganito? Diretso lang kaya? Kasi wala.
Opening lang ba siya?
Ito, may keynote address yan.
Keynote address lang.
Oo.
Ito na yun.
Presentation, wala. Yun lang siya. Ito.
Pero
Signing lang naman. Bawa signing. Saka ito. Awarding. Launching. Bahis ano na yan, ribbon cutting.
wala na nun.
Ito. Awarding. Wala na presentation.
Pagka meron, kayo ba ang in charge doon? Hindi. Hindi.
Doon sa taas. Hindi kang program doon sa harap, sa registration. Saka ba naka-pwesto? Saka ba naka-pwesto?
Dapat ang IDDI.
Ah, sige, sige.
Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to acknowledge the presence of Honorable Lina O. Mantilia, the City Mayor of LGU, Tacloban City.
Ito yan, executive niya eh. Isa lang. Camera yan eh. Camera. Para yung splitter, tutapo niya yung sa atin. Kung meron, kung wala, wala na. Ito, wala eh. Pero yung dati sa ano, notice for racing. Ayun rin yun eh. Ano yung
Ilan ang input sa inyo? Ilan ang input sa inyo? Tatlo? O yun pala eh. Sir, kailangan tatlo pala ito. Yung sa akin, kumuha na lang. Ilang ang out mo? Out.
naka-streaming ko yung out.
Okay. Ito,
Sige.
ito, babat ko sa kanila. Kumuha ko ng out sa kanila, babat sa amin. Ito lang mo yun eh.
Sige.
Hindi natin kailangan ito.
Okay, sige.
Nabibigyan mo kami ng isang out? Isang out? Ito yata marami eh.
Ito, auto. Para ito, auto. Eh, ito po tayo sa proyekto na dito eh.
Sige nga po.
Meron pa isa.
Yes po. Okay, wala na tayo pera. RCA ka lang. Sige mo din RCA.
Meron pa ba kasi eh?
RCA lang. Kailangan ko lang. Okay, wala na problema. Ilagay mo sa RCA. Dapat ako to. Ilagay mo din sa isa. Igutin mo muna. Taggal natin yung ito. Mukha ko lang. RCA, may RCA ka. RCA na isa. Okay, mahabang kable.
Baba.
So, duhugutin ko rin to mamaya.
Oo, butin mamaya.
Para press ko.
Opening lang ito. Ito na lang. Sino po? Meron ako. Ilagay mo sa country. Ilagay mo sa country ito. Sige yung country. Yan ang lalapang. Meron tayo.
Meron.
Okay na.
Wala.
Ali ito makito sa control. Ito. Monitor na ako kailangan nyo eh. Ito may monitor na. Yung operator na po. Dito ba?
Yes. Wala naman. Daril, kamera daw sa kamera. Ayan na. Okay na?
Okay na.
Ali na tabak mo pamunta project mo.
Ito yan.
Ito, tabak mo.
Yan. Project ko yan.
Up.
Ano nila? Ang kapit nila?
Yes, sabi na po yun.
Si akin, kompleto yun. Dapat nila yun. Pero sa nagtares na yun.
Dahil di po.
Hindi. It's yun. That's the ngayon lang dito na siya. Nice yung standard.
Meron ano? Meron pa rin ganda?
May ano rin, may guwit-guwit din. Pero may ulan. Balik ka na. Tubig ko. Dito na yan yung ulan.
Baguhin mo yung wag mong isama ito sa control mo. Huwag mong isama. Ikakataw computer ka. May interpretation computer. Separate. Ito rin sa atin. Ito natin yung separate.
Tayo wala? Hindi naman. Ito kasi wala pala nangyayari. Secretary yan. Wala pala nangyayari. Diretso naman. Kayo,
Kanina ba yung direct sa'yo?
Hindi naman niya siguro iwanan.
Sir, the most scenic building officer, if you have the board in the barangay, pwede po sana ma-check or represent the area. Yes. Okay, okay. Sige, sige. Pwede dito.
Doon po ang danan doon sa beach.
Ayun po yan.
Layo kasi. Aakyat ka pa.
1
Hanapin ko lang sa ito.
Tawagan sa akin.
Hindi niya marinig.
Ito, iwanan ko.
Oo, lagay ko lang muna yan. Para sigurado.
Okay na. I-handle daw. I-handle lang yung ginawa na niya. Bago natin.
Discount ka ba dyan? Sana. Malay?
Ay, nagpapala mo na to.
Hindi. Tinatanong ko ba?
Pwede naman.
Ito lang naman yan. Power bank. Tagal nila Pete. Tagal nila secretary. Nag-text sa kanina. 9. Tapos namin na sila. Touchdown. Ay, hindi. Nakalabas na yata. Sabi niya, nandito na yung gamit. Dapat diretso na sila dito.
Ano ba nakalagay ng start ng program? Night. Yes? Ano ba natin? Magtanong Sir Fox kung final na Lloyd and Kyle sa Region 6. Kailan yan? 21 to 24. Tapos regard to floor. Meron. Nakakauwi pa ako sa amin. Okay na. To floor. Kaya na magkasabay. Magkasabay na magkasabay na magkasabay. Sino pa padala mo? Si Raj. Si Raj. Kasi nag-operate na yun. Anong feedback? Ha? Nag-switch talaga. Anong feedback doon sa atin? Nag-buffer daw today, baka nagbago lang ito. Kasi educated sa mataas.
Saka ano yun eh, naka-team-based tayo.
Pero dito kasi, hindi naman nag-buffer yung sa akin eh. Ayun, tuloy-tuloy pa rin, no? Walang buffer.
Kaya kailangan
Baka yung PC ni Mabi ang problema.
Yan, anong camera ang gamit yan? Yung sa kanila? Sa atin?
Kanina, ginanag namin dito para pag-set sila. Kuha din natin kaso may ulan. May ulan yung pinalik na lang natin sa direct camera. Dito.
Kaya
binigyan natin sila naman.
hindi na pinakomen. Masulit.
Sir, nirefer po ako dito. Para sa lahat kasi lahat ng presentations will be flashed.
Pero wala kasi yung control sa amin eh. Sa live stream lang.
Live stream lang po kami. Ang ano po namin, ang alam namin, doon po sa taas po yung PowerPoint presentation doon po natin sa kanila. Kasi yung
Asa pa si Michael?
uploader po na ito sa kanila.
Nasa pa si Michael? Ha?
Okay, si Michael ang
Call ni Michael to eh.
si ano ang magkocontrol ko kanina yung book, di ba? Oo. Si Sir Book, din ang namin.
Si Benji ang kausap ko.
Yes, sir, Benito pa.
Wala. Pero may Benji ba si Benji? Benji. Benji. Meron si Benji.
Nasa labas.
Sa taas, di ba? Doon daw sa taas pa, Ma'am Benji.
Sino nagsabi sa iyo? Dito.
Sa taas.
Actually, na po galing. Dito, tanong ko na lang, ano kung pagpipilitin ng ano?
Ay, sir.
Ano na presentation?
Ayan si Benji.
Ito
Siya daw si...
Hello, Sir Bench. Good morning. Hello po, Sir Bench. Good morning. Karen po from TV. Sir, could you present me on the afternoon? Mag-coordinate po sa'yo for the presentation and for the compatibility. Sir, pwede pa check po baka kasi may mga incompatibilities along the wire. PowerPoint 20. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, in few minutes, we will finish our police movements. We remind our participants and other guests to be settled down in your respective assigned seats. Thank you.
Makilan na ba itong itinako natin? Pangalawa na. Sila ko yung kayo mga nakaano. Kawawa naman siya pinagaling ko siya dito.
Pwede parang mayaya.
Dapat kasi pag nilagay na doon, kunin doon. Ano rin ng bagsang nili. Dito sa diretso na dito ang presentation. Diretso dito ang presentation sa ano.
Saan tumatakbo yan? Ang control lang.
May ano sila, panaksak sila doon. I-switch na lang siguro nila.
Sa taas. Dami yata niya.
Kulog nila nila. Hindi ba ang maglaan ng presentation? Hindi ba yan?
Oo. Kailangan may clicker siya.
May clicker kasi may monitor sila. Ito talaga.
Kailangan may clicker siya dito. Dalawa sila dapat nasa stage. Sino magpapatrol ng next time?
Hindi naka-assign. Sabi kasi ni Mike Agamit na i-assign siya isa dito. Baka siya na yun. Pero hindi ko naman i-expect na dyan. Alam ko nga ito. Alam ko nga, okay? Kasi pagkalagay kami monitor eh, may dalawang monitor.
Lalak sa'yo.
Wala na dyan lang din. Pero ba nga?
5,000 level si ID.
Nakita ko ako 10,000 po. Pero ano niya pa rin kalabo. Hindi na lang ka. 9,000 pa rin kalabo.
Ano lang yan? Baka 3,000 na yan.
Hindi niya kalugis.
Date pa nga yun eh. Ilagay niyo sa BPMP niyo. Dami-dami yung pwede.
15,000 lang ang payment.
Tripod?
Thank you po.
Siya nakala.
Ikaw ba may presentation ka? Dahil ba tayong creator na yun? Meron na.
Meron po, may ano rin namin.
Bakit sa presidential?
Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome the Secretary of the Department of Science and Technology, the Honorable Mario G. Montero, together with the Regional Director of DOST-Philippines, Dr. Haja C. Shaima Zenaida, P. Haji Uplainan, and Assistant Secretary and Project Manager of Countryside Development, Dr. Duha Tejada. Let's give them once again a big round of applause.
Okay naman.
May I invite our guest of honor and of course other guests to please occupy the presidential table on stage. May I call on Engineer Edgar Garcia of Copy DOST, and of course Mr. Edgardo Caiton, the President and CEO of Dynamic Outsource Solutions One Incorporated, together with Mr. Kelvin Paramito, Head of Business Development of Dynamic Outsource Solutions One Incorporated.
PA ka na si Francis. Kakalisip ko pa. Si Kuya ko dito. Hindi ko. Lagi na siya pinapaalis. Pero ayos nila. Nagagandyan na ng manak tayo ng palit mo sa training sa training mo sa Taiwan. Tapos hindi.
So good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Region 12 Science Nation of the Department of Science and Technology at ACC Convention Center, General Santos State. Now to start, let's watch the multimedia presentation of DOST Region 12 Science and Technology highlights and milestones. Before we start, may I invite everyone to please stand and let's ask divine providence from our Creator through doxology, and this shall be followed by the singing of the Philippine National Anthem to be led by the Surala Rondalia with Miss Emily Conjurado, singing idol of Mindanao champion, and Mr. Robert Conjurado. Innovative research progress for the present and future generations. Science Nation, as a national event of the Department of Science and Technology, is a showcase of the department's milestones in bringing people to scientific and technological consciousness on a higher level. Limitless opportunities for everyone has been the department's goal. Solutions are at its bounty to eradicate present impediments to production and networking. Truly, science is felt all over the country, particularly here in Sorsogon region. To formally open today's event, let's welcome by Azay Baaling Samasyu and Regional Director of the Department of Science and Technology Region 12, Dr. Haja Siti Shaima Zenaida P. Haji Rauf Laidan.
At the outset, let me give you the universal greeting of peace. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Our very own Secretary, the Honorable Mario G. Montejo, sir, of the Department of Science and Technology. Dr. Orduha Tejada, Assistant Secretary for Countryside Development of the Department of Science and Technology. Engineer Edgar Garcia, Director of the DOST Technology Application and Promotion Institute. Mr. Edgardo Caitan, President of the Dynamic Outsourced Solution Corporation. Mr. Kelvin Parapino, Head Business Development, Dynamic Outsourced Solution, and of course, my ever committed friend, Mayor, Honorable Lina O. Montilla, Mayor of Chaparral City of Sultan Kudarat Province. I hope you can join us at the front table. Heads of national 9 agencies of government in Region 12, local executive officials, governors, mayors, municipal and barangay officials, leaders of the academy, universities and colleges, executives from the industry and business sector, scientists, researchers, technopreneurs and inventors, executive directors, and representatives from various research and development institutes and councils of the DOST, fellow regional directors, other partners in the science and technology community from the industry, government, academia, and the civil society, other distinguished guests and visitors from Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao, our scholars, students, faculty, and teachers from the different schools in Region 12, friends from the media, ladies and gentlemen, a pleasant morning to everyone and welcome to the Science Nation AGHAM RAMDAM in South Central Mindanao. A nation nurturing and enriching science culture. This is Philippines today insofar as science, technology, and innovation are concerned. Filipinos are known to excel in sports and entertainment industry. Even so, our innate ingenuity and creativeness do not only flaunt competence in arts, but also exude great deal of inclination to innovation in science. Today's multitude of audience is a strong manifestation of Region 12's receptiveness to science and technology. The presence of each and everyone enlightens an atmosphere of proclivity to support and advance the cause of science and technology in this part of Mindanao. To all of you, thank you for coming to celebrate science and technology with us, to be updated of the DOST's programs, projects, and services, and share the same to others, and to learn new things and explore new science and technology opportunities. The increasing influence and indispensability of global competitiveness in almost all aspects of development today pushed most developing countries to resolutely address the pressing need of embracing science culture and becoming a science nation. Our government recognizes this realism, and we in DOST, through our Honorable Secretary, continuously sharpen our focus on developmental programs and projects with our research and development institutes, or RDIs and councils, sectoral planning councils, collegial bodies, and scientific and technological services. To bring science and technology closer to the countryside, regional offices diffuse, promote, and encourage adoption and utilization and commercialization of emerging and mature technologies developed by DOST RDIs, as well as strengthen implementation of science and technology programs and projects down to the grassroots level to the last mile. It is through meeting of minds that our science and technology endeavors can flourish. It is by showcasing and pointing examples that we can urge more to pursue careers in science and technology and ultimately increase number of scientists and engineers necessary in nation building. It is by improving and sustaining the nation's level of awareness and understanding on science and technology that realization and maximum utilization of its benefits can be fully carried out. Indeed, it is for this very reason that we tirelessly promote and popularize science and technology and innovation involving huge size of the population. We organize this event because we are determined to establish and strengthen culture science in this part of Mindanao. It has been DOST's constant aspiration to making science, technology, and innovation work for every Filipino. We long to see our country with sufficient pool of technical experts and skilled workforce in the fields of science and technology, mathematics, and engineering, and archipelago with technological self-reliance, a disaster-resilient community, and a general public fervently acknowledging positive change and adequately equipped in coping with developments. Each and every one of us has a role to play in making things possible. Being in government, we do not wait for those in need of our services to come and ask for our help. As proactive implementing arm of government, we in DOST employ approaches to directly determine in what way can we come in, or in what manner it could be of assistance to firms or SMEs and to the civil society. When it comes to getting things done, we need more doers than planners. Your presence here today is a great inspiration for all of us, for us to triple our efforts in the implementation of our programs, projects, and activities in promoting the development of science and technology manpower, in monitoring, evaluating, assessing, and forecasting technologies, and in providing more alternative technology-based solutions to pressing problems. We encourage everyone to join us in our unwavering quest to making science and technology and innovation an epitome of our collective march towards economic prosperity and national stability. To our valued partners and supporters, from the bottom of our hearts, we thank you. Your invaluable cooperation serves as our inspiration to further nurture our science and technology foundation. Ladies and gentlemen, the Science Nation Tour AGHAM RAMDAM in South Central Mindanao is now officially open. Magandang Quezon at mabuhay tayong lahat.
Thank you, Mom Director Laidan. Now, ladies and gentlemen, to introduce our keynote speaker, let's welcome the Assistant Secretary and Project Manager for Countryside Development, Assistant Secretary Portuha Tejada.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my distinct honor and privilege to introduce today our guest of honor. Secretary Montejo is a mechanical engineer by profession and an innovator who believes that the use of science and technology is always a sound development model for the improvement of the individual and society in terms of improved processes, products, and services. With his substantial background in engineering, design, and innovation, spanning for more than 20 years, he was chosen as one of the Quezon City's most outstanding citizens for 2015. He also received the 2015 Dangal ng Liki. This is an award in the field of science and technology given by the provincial government of Bulacan. Secretary Montejo was selected as the 2014 University of the Philippines Alumni Association Most Distinguished Alumnus. In 2011, as Distinguished Alumnus in Science and Technology. In 2010, the University of the Philippines College of Engineering has named him one of the 100 outstanding alumni engineers of the century during the centennial celebration of the University of the Philippines. Before joining the government service, Secretary Montego was president of several engineering-related firms, along with the more recent ecotourism-related company. His motto, local technology works, affirms, I believe, in the creativity of Filipinos, particularly the Philippine scientific community. Ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome the man behind AGHAM, the RAMDAM, Honorable Mario G. Montego.
Regional Director Mindanao, OCD, Region 12, Honorable Dr. Rolando Hecholova, President of Sultan Kudarat State University, Honorable Lina Portilla, Mayor of Bacolod City, Asik J. Tejada, Regional Directors of Region 12, Dr. Zaini Laidan and the other Regional Directors, and Directors of RDIs of DOST, Honorable Rufina Segura, Board Member of Sultan Kudarat Province, my good friend, Mr. Gary Mayton, Chairman and President of Dynamic Solutions Incorporated, the other officials of Dynamic Solutions and F21, judges of the Regional Innovation Contest and exhibit, students, academic, stakeholders, members of the science community. Magandang umaga po sa inyo lahat. Before anything else, I wish to thank everyone, the thousands of participants from various sectors of society, from the regional line agencies, the local government units, the academe, and the private sector for joining us here in the beautiful city of General Santos. Maraming salamat po. From the very beginning, President Benigno S. Aquino III has recognized the critical role of science, technology, and innovation for nation building. Thus, our budget has more than tripled in the last 5 years, from 6.2 billion in 2010 to more than 20 billion this year. But more importantly, we were given direction. That is why for us at the DOST, the path ahead is very clear. As stewards of the nation's SNP agenda, we were guided by the fundamental policy that it is us, Filipinos, who must chart our own course on the use of science, technology, and innovation for the benefit of the Filipino people. Tungo sa ikaginahawa ng buhay ng bawat Pilipino, lalo na si Makuha at si Aling Maria. And since 2010, the DOST has been continuously stepping up efforts in strengthening and enhancing the SNP-based innovation ecosystem of our country to drive innovation for sustainable development. This empowers our scientists and engineers to come up with innovative ideas, improve productivity, enhance delivery of government services, and address the most pressing concerns of Aling Maria and Makuha. A good example of this paradigm shift in relying on technology self-reliance in action is one of our more visible programs, Project NOAA. This is a instruction President Aquino to use the best science and technology in establishing a nationwide flood early warning system. This flagship program was conceptualized, developed, and implemented by our own scientists and engineers. Through the technological supply strategy, Project NOAA was able to complete a flood early warning system for communities along the country's major rivers and 18 major rivers in just a little more than 2 years. This is a huge step forward from the almost 40 years that it took the country to establish a similar system in only 5 major river systems at a much higher cost. Following its status quo, the later was fully implemented and directed by foreign advisor and institution. Notably, the weather sensor and the Project NOAA, including wind gauges, water level sensors, and weather station, were all developed by Filipino engineers. And these sensors cost one-fourth the cost when purchased abroad. And for the first time, instead of purchasing high-resolution mapping products, we acquired cutting-edge LiDAR equipment and developed our own capabilities to making mapping products, similarly resulting to significant savings. Aside from Project NOAA, another example of our success is our successful pilot of a locally developed, eco-friendly gold and copper recovery technology for the small-scale mining industry. That allows us to dramatically increase gold recovery from 45% to 90% without using cyanide and mercury, and it is less expensive. In the coming years, we expect that this environmental friendly mining technology will contribute to uplifting the lives of Ali Maria and Manguwati pilot areas, helping our nation, especially the countryside, derive its due share on the bounties of the national patrimony, as well as help raise awareness for the protection of our environment. Since 2010, we have seen many breakthroughs using science, technology, and innovation. Only recently, we have Project Diwata, which is the first Filipino satellite that was designed and developed by Filipino scientists and engineers under the guidance of Japanese scientists. This will be launched this coming March 22 using the latest SpaceX in the United States. We have also developed mass transport system that includes the APP, the road train, and very soon in this program also will be launching the first locally made road train that is on top of the PQR train. We have also our scientists of the developers irradiated Carolina. It is a global enhancer that increases the yield of our guys to almost 30%, 30 to 40%. We are field testing this growth enhancer in thousands of hectares from northern Luzon, central Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. These are only some of the breakthroughs of our local scientists and engineers made possible by strengthening our SMT ecosystem and by relying on our own scientists and engineers. At this point, I would like to know that all this technology solution have only been possible with the strong and unwavering support of our partners in advocating science and technology in individual growth. Without your help, we would have been able to create this legal and impact on the lives of our constituents. For partners and allies in SST present here today, maraming salamat po. To close, later on we will be further strengthening the people of SST in the region with activities such as the signing of the memorandum of agreement between UST and Air 21 for the One Store. It is an online marketing platform that will help support our FSMP and the launching and operationalizing of the One Store system. Another highlight is the presentation of the DOST called Leading and Innovating Milestone as well as the routine accomplishment. The Small Enterprise Technology Upgrading Program was set up. Testimonies and the success stories. Indeed, it's actually a lineup of activities that is very enjoyable, but also very informative. And also everyone active participation. Thank you very much, and I wish everyone an exciting and fruitful day again.
Thank you so much, Honorable Secretary Mario Montero, for delivering such inspiring speech. At this point, ladies and gentlemen, may I call here in front the Regional Director of DOST-12, Dr. Haja Siti Shaima Zenaida Haji Rauf Laidan, and of course, Dr. Arturo Valero, the Acting Chairperson of Regional Development Council, Region 12, represented by Assistant Regional Director Noel Piratman, and of course, Director Minda Morante, Chairperson of Regional Disaster Risk Reduction Management Committee, and Regional Director of OCD 12, to award our plaque of appreciation to our guest of honor and keynote speaker.
May ano tayo, may hand tayo. Ano yung floor na
Allow me, ladies and gentlemen, to read the citation of the flag. Republic of the Philippines, Regional Development Council 12, and Regional Disaster Risk Reduction Management Council 12 present this plaque of appreciation to the Honorable Mario G. Montero, Secretary of the Department of Science and Technology, in honor of his profound commitment in serving the public through S&T, receptiveness to collaboration with other institutions for upholding socio-economic progress and countryside development, as well as for his significant contribution to our government's plan and programs towards building safer and resilient communities, and for his remarkable visit in Region 12. This also serves as heartfelt appreciation from a grateful South Central Mindanao S&T community. Given the 16th day of February 2016 at KCC Convention Center, General Santos City, during the opening ceremonies of the Science Nation Tour, AGHAM RAMDAM, South Central Mindanao. Signed by Dr. Arturo R. Valero, Acting Chairperson of RDC 12 and Regional Director of NEDA 12, and of course, Dr. Minda A. Morante, Chairperson of RDRRMC 12 and Regional Director of OCD 12. A round of applause. And now, ladies and gentlemen, along with this plaque are special tokens from Mindanao. This will be presented by Singing Pananagan of Mindanao State University, Marawi City.
Ano kaya yung secretary yan? Ang laki Trace. Ayun, ayun, ang laki. Hindi naman awkward. Ang laki. Awkward moment. Wala pala, no? May bawa pala, no?
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Dr. Daidan. Our dear students, our honorable Mario. Once again, let's give a big round of applause for the Honorable Mario G. Montero, Secretary of the Department of Science and Technology, our keynote speaker and guest of honor. This time, ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Zenaida P. Daidan will speak on DOST in Region 12, making a difference.
Effective na, may bawa mamaya eh. Paano rin tigis kayo? Wala kang pagkain dito, ha? Biro lang. Biro ka lang eh. Si Teddy tsaka kay Chief yun. Please.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, good morning to everyone. As an implementing part of DOST in South Central Mindanao, DOST-12 for 2015 pushed forward implementation of encompassing program on halal, rollout of developed technologies, as well as diffusion and transfer of appropriate technologies responsive to the needs of people in Region 12. 2015 had been another year of modest accomplishments for DOST-12. Region 12 is composed of our 4 big provinces, namely Sarangani, South Cotabato, North Cotabato, and Southern Tudaran, and 5 big cities, Power City, Tacloban City, Coronado City, Cotabato City, and General Santos City with 1,194 barangays. In line with our mandate to provide central direction, leadership, and coordination of scientific and technological efforts, and ensure that the results therefrom are geared to and utilized in areas of maximum economic and social benefit for the people. DOST-12 envision to lead and develop a competent and competitive science and technology community with a social conscience in South Central Mindanao. In line with the National Science and Technology Plan, particularly the 5-point agenda of the Honorable Secretary of the DOST in accordance in support to the medium-term Philippine Development Plan and in consonance to the regional medium-term development plan. Our regional development framework is harnessing an ecosystem of knowledge-based, market-driven, and technology-enabled enterprises in Region 12 through synergy and strategic partnerships with the community, local government units, academia, and government agencies, and the private sector. Attuned to the National Innovation System, adopting the 5-point framework for innovation promotion, and approaches like strategic clustering of industries, value addition and product, as well as market niching. DOST-12 is implementing 3 major programs, namely Small and Medium Enterprises Technology Upgrading Program, also known as SET-UP, rolling out of high-impact technology solutions, and high-impact program on halal, known as Philippine Science Technology Program for the development of the halal industry. Through the setup, we provide a complete package of assistance to support the growth of micro, small, and medium enterprises in the region. Through setup, DOST interventions are translated into commercially usable products, processes, and services. In addition to projects generated in the previous years, DOST-12 has generated 35 new projects and assisted more than 1,500 firms in the acquisition of technology responsive to their needs, generating thousands of employment, creating a number of jobs, significantly increasing income of the beneficiaries, improving their standard of living, creating a high impact to the economy of the community. For calendar year 2015, the DOST-12 regional laboratories have conducted 2,650 testing and calibration services, serving 1,777 clients and 665 firms. Provided 7-to-1 design of appropriate packages and labels to 105 firms to enhance their product quality and competitiveness, as well as consultancy services like the Manufacturing Productivity Extension Program, or MPEX, consultancy for agricultural productivity enhancement, or CAPE, energy audit, and others, which enable SMEs to improve their productivity and global competitiveness. Technology clinics are also conducted as part of the technology trainings coordinated by the DOST-12 with experts from the DOST councils, RDIs, and other partner institutions. Out of the 1,513 applicants during the October 2015 PHHS examination, 96 pupils passed and qualified the said scholarship. As to the DOST undergraduate scholarships implemented in the region, we have 355 ongoing scholars for 2015 to 16 and 157 for school year 2014 to 2015. On the other hand, results of evaluation of the 71 student participants shows a significant increase in scholars' academic performance. DOST-12 also conducted the 2015 GLSS orientation on October 8, 2015 at KCC Mall, Fernando City, and hosted the 2015 scholarship reorientation and project review in December 1 to 4, 2015 at Sarangani Islands in Santos City. I am proud to share that one of our scholars our very own Mark Anthony Agana has been appointed World Merit Ambassador and a recipient of the Gawad Women Progress Junior Award. We are also aggressively promoting science and technology in the region through the wide media and other activities involving massive dissemination of DOST programs, projects, and services, as well as to conduct of international, national, regional, and provincial fairs for and conferences. For calendar year 2015, our DOST laboratory have served a number of library users, which includes students and technologists. As a whole, DOST 12 has not only significantly surpassed its targets for the year 2015, but created high impact to the economy of Region 12. In support to the Honorable Secretary's priorities to address pressing national problems, DOST 12 has implemented several high-impact technology solutions or HITs. To date, DOST 12 has installed a total of 71 hydromet devices in identified disaster-prone areas in the region. To date, DOST 12 has successfully established complementary food production centers in partnership with the Sultan State University and the student campus. DOST 12 has also conducted several orientation and reorientation on the rolling out of the homicidal and larvicidal trap system, as well as the nationwide vector surveillance website, and distributed a total of 24,424 OA trap kits to 871 classrooms of 25 secondary schools and 27,088 OA trap kits to 996 classrooms of 25 elementary schools in calendar year 2015, which were monitored regularly. Another high-impact program implemented in the region is the poor community empowerment through science and technology, or SENS. For Region 12, we have identified the municipality of Silitan Aquino in the province of Sultan Kudarat, which is a fourth-class municipality in Region 12, as observed earlier in Mindanao, as the recipient of the DOST program of SES, named after Senator Aquino Aquino Jr. It is the Banobo Bulacan community that has a total of 7,172 households and a total population of 38,485. DOST 12 has empowered coffee users, processors, creating additional employment, especially to the indigenous peoples, at Senator Aquino, and develop a first-ever country branding and packaging of Philippine coffee, as presented by USBI. This is the brand Coffee Bulacan and Brown Cup Coffee, which is a world-class brand. The office has also promoted science-based education and rollout of complementary food to combat malnutrition among children in the Senator Aquino municipality. Relative to the Sacred Community Campaign for disaster prevention and mitigation, as well as the extended DOST 12 deployed early warning devices and OA trap kits in Senator Aquino, being one of the identified priority municipalities to be covered with science and technology intervention, to develop it as a science and technology community. Another high-impact program being implemented by the office is the Philippine Science and Technology Program for the Development of the Halal Industry, which was launched in 2008 and has gained recognition and become the benchmark of international communities. For calendar year 2015, DOST 12 conducted the Philippine Halal Assembly, 2015 on an international conference and expo in last June 3 to 5, 2015 at the Marriott Grand Ballroom, honored by the theme Energizing Halal through Science and Technology. The event gathered international and cutting-edge speakers and was graced by no less than the Honorable Secretary of the DOST and other government officials. Thank you, sir. During the PHA 2015, OIC SNEAK handed over their unified global halal standards, which is the normative reference point for halal to DOST-12, being permitted to implement and assure compliance. As a response, DOST-12 launched the DOST halal logo to the world and started rolling out on how to adapt and ensure compliance to OIC SNEAK standards. This is the engineer's perspective of the Philippine National Halal Science Center, located in Barangay Paraiso, Mindanao. The lot was donated by the provincial government of South Cotabato Province. Okay, actually, this is not yet updated. The we established a world-class halal laboratory at par with other countries housed in the DOST-12 building in Cotabato City, which is now in operation, readily available to serve the halal sector. DOST-12 also maintained and sustained the ISO accreditation certification with no non-conformities incurred in 2015. The DOST-12 RSL, which are certified ISO 17025, has been awarded also accreditation by the DOH Food and Drug Administration, and we are also waiting for our formal accreditation from the accredited body of OIC for our halal laboratory. Part of the upgrading for human resource capability, UST personnel receive both the local and international trainings. UST-12 has also established more than 2,000 linkages with partners locally and internationally, which includes networks from different networks with different countries, including Europe, US, China, to name a few. The ASEAN countries, also the European countries like New Zealand, United Kingdom, Korea, Singapore, China, Indeed, DOST-12 has been continuously transforming lives and communities, sharpening focus on implementing solutions to the plight of technology-based micro, small, medium enterprises while developing and nurturing new ones as the cycle continues. With DOST's life-changing efforts and DOST-12's unwavering to supporting MSMEs in turning their dreams into reality, we take pride in sharing with you. Success stories. So please watch the video for this. Thank you and wassalam.
Thank you so much, Ma'am R.D. Daigan. And now to share set top testimonials and success stories, may I call on stage Mr. Fred Fredaluces, owner and manager of Green Tropics Coffee Enterprises, General Santos City.
Director Ledan, and the rest of the directors here, my fellow SMEs from academics, LGUs, good morning. Magandang piyansa po. I would like to share this testimony about Green Tropics Coffee Enterprise. This is SME, single proprietorship. We're into trading, manufacturing, and marketing coffee. We started this business in 2006 after retiring from NGO work. And in 2012, we were able to access USD, set up a project. And this has improved our productivity. Our corporate philosophy and vision is producing the best quality coffee product with passion and excellence in partnership with the community. Having been with the community for more than 30 years, it's my passion to work with the tribal community, particularly in Mount Tututum and other parts of this region. It's a micro enterprise, and here are our economic activities. We are into buying and selling of raw coffee beans, and also processing of coffee beans and its byproducts. We have the regular coffee, and we have the civet coffee or the coffee balos. This is a coffee coming from the wrappings of civet hat or Carotophoros philippinensis. It's a species, Philippine species that thrives in the forest. We do have regular coffee, like as you notice, we have named our local blends with local places like Matutumbro, Japanese Espresso, Organic Lake Cebu, Rose. We are also in marketing of our coffee products in different hotels and restaurants here in San City, Region 11, 12, and we are now working on some exports. We do give technical assistance and services to our coffee growers and farmers because my line of expertise is on agricultural engineering. So I teach them about proper technology in producing coffee. I'd like to highlight transforming the coffee enterprise. This is an enterprise that started as a family business, and we would like to highlight the following transformation. The first is the improved production and the harvesting practices technology. We do wet process. We were able to access the bumpers to improve the quality of coffee. Before, farmers used to harvest coffee using the strip method, which includes the ripe and the unripe ones. Now they are doing the wet process, which is selective harvesting. Adoption of fair trade practices. Before enterprise, they were earning 1,000 pesos per 100 kilograms of pressed coffee. Now they have more than tripled their production and their income. First is really the value chain, meaning from production, trading, processing, marketing, and retailing. So as you notice, we're able to touch different stakeholders from the farmers to the hotels and coffee shops, restaurants. This is one thing that DOST has given us technological innovation. Before we started with home-based, you notice in the left side as the kitchen of my wife, which I borrowed to start with, and now on the right we have 50 square meter area with safety features. Here are the equipment that we have gathered from UST, we have received from UST, and of course, environmental sustainability. We found out that coffee is a climate smart product. As we have noticed, we have tripled our production during the El Nino phenomenon. So that's adaptable, and maybe it can be replicated. We did have information system. We also have corporate social responsibility and partnership development. Of course, that includes DOST as our partner. And the impacts, I'd like to highlight more on this. Better quality life for the upland coffee farmers. This is indicated by more food on the table, better health, more and better clothing. We have testimonies there. And higher degree of education. The plans before in Mount Matuto, they are in grade 3. Now they are in college. Better housing. You notice, maliit pa yung bahay noon. Ayaw nila pakita. It has increased or expanded the coffee plantation from 89 hectares in 2006 to 450 hectares in 2015 because of the enterprise, promotion of the land culture, increased partnership with linkages, and increased awareness and on biodiversity protection, as well as enhancement of watershed that sustains water for substantial growth sector. Some of the awards and recognition, the US 12 has selected us in 2011 as for branding, and of course for export also. We were able to go to Japan as one of the 3 companies in 2011 during the ASEAN Food and Beverages exhibit. And of course, the advocacy on cement coffee tracking and cement coffee conservation, and the cement conservation, authentic cement coffee from the web, and others, regional awarding of the Doli and DOST has awarded us in 2014 as the regional president adopter. Also last year, the Philippine Olympics. And last year also, RAMDAM finalists. Looking forward, we can promote and increase the local coffee processing and consumption. Then the buying price of coffee, green coffee beans will be stabilized. The farmers will be motivated to plant coffee and increase the production. Then we develop surplus of green coffee beans that may be exported. Thus, the Philippines will become one of the major coffee producers in Asia. Maayo ang kapiwi sa atong tanan. We're so happy na kasi traditionally, ang inaabot ng gobyerno dati, yung mga cooperative associations, and wala masyadong attention doon sa SMEs, no? Ngayon, we're happy that we're given a chance to prove na even SMEs are viable. So, itong mga to, yung technologies na sinuport ng USA has really helped us increase our efficiency in terms of production and marketing. At the same time, na-increase nila yung capacity namin to buy more coffee and to give more impact into the economic well-being of the tribes, lalo-lalo na sa mundo. Actually, nung wala pa yung assistant DOST, ay parang malo-malo yung ginagamit namin. Yung mga equipment namin ay hindi pa siya mga stainless. Kumbaga, nasa level na parang mababa yung kantidad ng mga ginagamit namin. Actually, malaki yung impact noon, malaki yung pagbabago. Kasi kung titignan natin from 1 to 5, about 400% yung pagbabago ng production namin. Ay yun lang na actually unexpected kasi being a Muslim, una-una hindi namin alam talaga yung mga ganitong program. Pero dahil sa DOST, nagbibigay sila ng mga advertisement at saka mga information. So dumating sa amin na nalalaman namin na mayroon palang programa ang ating gobyerno na nakakatulong sa aming marinig na negosyante.
Mas malaki talaga ang naitulong sa amin sa realistic. Nagpapasalamat kami sa realistic na maraming tinulong sa amin. Lahat ng binigay na sa amin. Tinulungan din kami kung paano mag-proseso na mas madali. Kung may order ko kami ngayon, na-deliver ko namin kaagad. Unlike before, abutin pa ng 1 week, bago siya may deliver, ganun po matagal. Kasi yung kaming packaging, which is band sealer, yung band sealer po namin, mas nakakadali po yung pag-sealer kung marami po yung produktong nagagawa. It helps a lot. I-encourage ko po yung mga SMEs na kagaya po na mag-bracket lang po sa DOST kasi po mas nakakatulong po sila encourage po sa mga SMEs na katulad po namin. Kung gusto nyo pong aangat or maging mechanized po yung inyong gamit po or yung produkto po, pwede po kayo maging tulong sa kanila.
Siguro nung nagkaroon ng intervention ang Department of Science and Technology under the leadership of United AGHAM, malaki ang tulong ito sa maliliit katulad namin sa pag-bahay kainan. Nagawa namin mag-innovate yung aming products na dati-rati ay kumbaga pa hindi makakumpit sa malalaki. Ngayon, it is now very competitive. We were able to grow our shelf life because of the science and technology na tinulong sa amin. We are able to expand our reach sa amin. Una, yung sa sistema na inilagay sa amin. No? At dati-rati ay kami ay gumagawa ng products without very much thinking about the safety and the quality. Pero ngayon, siguro sa amin, is tinuruan kami paano magkaroon ng critical control point para isurata mula sa pagka-back hanggang sa ay qualified. Sila ang nag-spark na kami ay lalong nagpapalayo sa panahon dahil kami ay natulungan. Kami naman ay tutulong sa mga bibigyan ng mga trabaho sa pagpapalago ng ating So, ladies and gentlemen, you have just seen the audio-visual presentation of Setup DOST success stories here in Sorsogon region. At this point, may I invite the Honorable Secretary Mario G. Montejo to be assisted by Dr. Ortuha A. Imada and Dr. Zenaida P. Haji Rautaidan to award a certificate of ownership. Allow me, ladies and gentlemen, to read the dictation of the certificate. The Republic of the Philippines Department of Science and Technology Small Enterprises Technology Upgrading Program awards the certificate of ownership. As proof of ownership of equipment for the project entitled Acquisition and Upgrading of the Balea Processing Facility of Gablon Farm Foods Corporation. This further certifies that the beer has fully refunded the financial assistance provided through its small enterprise technology upgrading program. Given the 16th day of February 2016, the Department of Science and Technology for certification this is signed by Dr. Ortuha A. Imada, Assistant Secretary and Program Manager for Countryside Development. This first certificate of ownership is awarded to Engineer Ernesto P. Mantua Jr. of the Gablon Farm Foods Corporation.
Galing na ulit at
Magkulang na yung taon nila. Tapos yung kumukuha sa hindi. Tapos yung mga director doon din sa tahan. Paano yung palisin namin dito?
Is awarded to Mr. Rudy M. Kawagan, RC Agribusiness Center.
Pero magkabi, kapag tayo dito magkabi.
Oo, punta kami, pero saglit lang. Hindi na kami set up. Eh, wala rin kami sa anong gagawin. Uwi na kami.
Wala mga daw mga boot gagawin. Walang mga boot gagawin.
Wala
Si
pa.
Director Rai natin, mamadalay galing sa amin na meeting.
Dumating nga dito na bunama namin. Dumating, saglit na kami.
Another certificate of ownership is given to Dr.
Alam na namin mangyayari kaya pa yun.
of Carpenter Hill Gardens, Orchids, and Trees. Another certificate of ownership is given to Mr. Cesar O. Tequala of Tequala Mini Sawmill, Tequala.
In-expect kasi yung ilo na kayo.
Oo, yung muli.
Sabi mga hindi ko na kami yung mga ilo.
Kaya nga naman kayo.
Busy si Ma'am. Pwede Ma'am, sunod-sunod tayo.
Another certificate of ownership is given to Engineer Alan B. Ramos of Ramos Machine Shop and Engineering Services.
Sabi na ko yung doctor. Nakagaling ka sa mayon.
Another certificate of ownership is given to Mr. Nestor C. Sean of NCB Berkshire.
Secretary nga, sabi ko kanina, sir, umuwi ka pa maaga kahapon.
Punta rin kayo sa place ko. Punta rin kayo ng place ko.
Thank you so much, Honorable Secretary Williams. Assistant Secretary Tejada, Senator.
Baka na-check in last year eh. Kaya hindi kami pinayagan kasi masyado dumahal.
All of our recipients, congratulations.
Ang ganda ng
And now, Engineer Edgar I. Garcia, the Director of TAPI DOST, will give an overview of the Regional Invention Contest and exhibits.
Dapat ko nga si Freddy Rams sa
Pagyaw daw na rin. Last year doon kami kaya
Good morning po sa lahat.
hindi na pumayag.
To our honored guest, Secretary Mario D. Montero, to Assistant Secretary Edgar Tejada, to Regional Director DOST, Region 12, Dr. Zenny Laigan, to Mr. Edgar Hayton, President of Dynamic Business Solution, to Mr. Kelvin Carolino, Head of Business Development, and Ms. Minda Morante, who is the Regional Director of the Civil Defense Region 12 and the Presidential Tables. To our valued guests, stakeholders, members of the Academy, inventors, researchers, and all other DOST regional directors and officials of the other government agencies present today. My task is to provide you an overview of the Regional Invention Contest that is actually being conducted now together with the Science Nation activity. I will just give you a brief background of the Regional Invention Contest. It is actually a regional activity of DOST TAPI that was actually mandated. TAPI is mandated by law, which is the Republic Act 7459, which is known as the Inventors, Inventions, Incentives Act of the Philippines. Since its enactment in April of 1992, TAPI conducts the National Invention Contest the Invention Contest annually, or once a year. And contest is being held in Manila, pre-screened by the screening committee, and therefore from that then on, entries coming from far-flung places have difficulty submitting entries in Manila. At that time, the snail-faced mail or delivery of mails in Manila when entries coming from the regions or far-flung places which TAPI already almost 1 week after the set deadline. So this, in addition to the cost, because the mailing of the documents needed by the screening committee is also high. With these particular problems, TAPI in 2009 and 2010 conducted what we call the clustering approach or the Regional Invention Contest in the clustered regions. The clustered regions are the North Luzon cluster composed of CAR, 1, 2 only. And in the South Luzon cluster, we have grouped them into 3, regions 3, 4A, 4B, or what we call Calabarzon, Mimaropa, Bicol region, which is DOST region 5 and D. Then we have Visayas cluster, which is 6, 7, and 8, and the Mindanao cluster, which is 9, 10, 11, and Canada. With this clustering approach in 2009 to 2010, there is an improved number of entries coming from the regions. However, if regions constrain, the clustered regions is coming from, let's say, for example, in Cotabato or in other areas, all other regions in Mindanao also have difficulty sending their entries to that particular class. So in 2011, when Tommy was already under the leadership of Dr. Montego, we were actually, by the way, for the information of everyone, our secretary is an active and very innovative inventor himself. So he is a holder of many patents. So he knows already the sentiments of the inventors. And we were tasked to improve our targets and to expand actually our assistance to promote invention commercialization. So in 2011, we started what we call the Regional Invention Contest. But because of fund, and definitely we have already increased our fund this year, during the Regional Invention Contest, the first prize winners of all categories under the law. By the way, the categories being competed by the different participants are based on patents, which we call class, utility model, the LICA, which is for creative research. Then we give opportunities for our local students or for our student researchers. We call the CIVO Award, both for high school and college. All first prize winners of the Regional Invention Contest are actually the qualifier of the National Invention Contest. And the national winners for the National Invention Contest are selected by the pre-screening committee mandated by law. Allow me to give acknowledgement to our distinguished members of the screening committee present today. This is the first time since the enactment of the law in 1992 that the screening committee meeting was held outside of Metro Manila, for them to feel also what happens in the regions or in the invention contest. So upon calling their name, the screening committee members mandated selected based on the law. Dr. Romulo Agangan from DOST, FPRDI is there as chair. Engineer Luisa Molarsen, who is the vice chair, coming from DOST Fisher. Dr. Romualdo C. Martinez from the Department of Agriculture. Dr. Antonio Daño, Department of Environment and Natural Resources. Mr. Francis D. Inventors representing the Visayas region. Mr. Bernilio Sandutan, inventor representative from the Mindanao region. And we have here Mr. Rolando Gonzalo representing Mr. Francisco Pagayon as the inventor representative from Luzon. Now you will know that we have representative inventors from the different respective regions. Now, there is another development for the information of everyone, which is just recently signed by our secretary, a legacy himself, because it is now the first time that there is already a guideline that was acted actually by the secretary to have an umbrella organization for all the inventors in the Philippines. So the guideline has already been signed and we are going to publish it. So thank you very much, Mr. Secretary, for that particular effort of coming up with the umbrella organization guideline. So with that, I would just like to congratulate already the winners of this particular regional invention contest and see you this coming July. By the way, this is the last regional invention contest that we are going to conduct, since it is actually done and in conjunction with the Science Station Tour, as requested by the DOST Region 12 Director, Dr. Zeni Laigan. Now with that, see you in July, the National Science and Technology Week, boom, the National Invention Contest, and see. So good morning once again. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Director Garcia. This time, the Assistant Secretary and the Program Manager for Countryside Development, DOST, will give the overview of the DOST-1 score. Let's welcome Dr. Orduha A. Tejada.
Honorable Mario G. Montero, Secretary, DOST, Director Zen London, DOST Region 12, Regional Director, Mr. Gary Saiton, Chairman and the President, Dynamic Mr. Function Incorporated, Mr. Kelvin Barolino, Head Business Development of DOS1, Mr. Mark Joseph Correniban, Representative of K21, Regional Directors from CAR to Canada, Institute Directors, Academic Institution Partners, Local Government Units, Partner Agencies, and the team leader for the Prize Convention and Contest and Exhibits, Director Edgar Garcia. First, let me introduce the team behind the One Store project. Led by the DOST Region 2, we have the OIC Director of the DOST Regional Office, Engineer Sancho Mabualang. Region 2 was assisted by the other regional offices, and may I call or maybe recognize the Regional Director of the Cordillera Administrative Region, Dr. Pete Mariano. Is there. From DOST Region 1, we have Engineer Armand Canal. From DOST Region 3, we have Director J.C. Sikat. And from NCR, we have Director Jessica Fortuna, and she is represented by Engineer Romlen Strava. From Region 4A, we have Director Alex Madrigal. Hindi yung sila makita ko ano, madilim kasi. From Region 4B, we have Director Nenet Avila. From DOST Region 5, we have Director Tom Briñas. From DOST Region 6, we have Director Rowan Gelonga. From DOST Region 7, we have Director Ed Paradela. From DOST Region 8, we have Director Edgardo Esperancilla. From Region 9, we have Director Brenda L. Nazareth. Ayan. From Region 10, we have Director Alfonso Alamban. From DOST 11, we have Director Roelyn Sales. And of course, your very own Regional Director of DOST Region 12, Royal Highness Director Zenny Lainan. And from the famous region of Caraga, we have Director Itlay Malonga. Yan po ang team na nagbuo ng ating One Store project. The regional offices developed an online marketing platform starting first quarter of 2015, and this build up relevant information to facilitate e-marketing of medium for micro, small, and medium enterprises. In 2015, we had a soft launching at the SMX during the celebration of the National Science and Technology Week. And once thought in, we needed to work and continue working on it until we were able to upload some products of our setup program. Early this year, we were able to tap partners from both logistics company and financial institutions. And you know this is very important because this will facilitate the delivery of products to the doorsteps of our customers. We are modestly starting because as of today, we only have uploaded a total of 1,154 products, and our target until April of this year is 10,000 products. That's why we have to work double time. For Luzon, we have already uploaded 412 products, and Visayas is higher because they were able to upload 418 products. And for Mindanao, we were able to upload 324 products. Today, we will be signing the MOA with Air 21 and Outsource Solution Incorporated. And next week, we are also scheduled to sign MOA with the Land Bank of the Philippines. As we launch the One Store program, may we thank our beloved Secretary, Honorable Mario G. Montero, who initiated this project to address the aspiration of MSMEs to bring their competitive products worldwide. Maraming salamat po.
Thank you so much, Assistant Secretary Tejada. This time, ladies and gentlemen, let's witness the signing of Memorandum of Commitment between DOST and Air 21. May I invite the Honorable Secretary Mario G. Montero and Mr. Edgardo Paitol, President of Dynamic Outsource Solution 1 Incorporated, together with Assistant Secretary Rutuba A. Tejada and Mr. Melvin Parolino, with Mr. Mark Joseph Pangaliban and Dr. Hajasina Shaina Zanaida P. Majero Laigan to serve as witness. I would like also to invite other regional directors of the Department of Science and Technology to be the witness of the Memorandum of Commitment signing. Alright, a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for the memorandum of the intent signing between DOST and Air 21. Thank you so much to the Air 21 team and the DOST key officials and regional directors. So a strong partnership has been sealed between DOST and Air 21. Once again, a big round of applause. And now, let's be entertained by the pride of Coronadal City, which has been the region's representative to any various international cultural festivals. A round of applause to Ginugyaw Cultural Dance Troupe.
Ayaw lang gano'n? Ang part na lang. Bigyan mo na lang. Para mabili.
Around the clock, ladies and gentlemen, to Inupiao Cultural Dance Troupe. So, ladies and gentlemen, to give you a trivia of the Regional Government Center, which is Coronado City, they had hosted the first International Folkloric Festival here in the Philippines last August of 2015. So that is one of the milestones of Coronado City. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's witness the signing of Memorandum of Agreement between DOST officials. So may I invite the Honorable Secretary Mario G. Montejo, Assistant Secretary Urdua Tejada, and of course all DOST regional directors. To start, may I call on Dr. Teresita C. Fortuna, Regional Director of DOST NCR. Occupied tables downstairs for the memorandum of we have Dr. Armando U. Bernal, Regional Director of DOST Region 1. Engineer Sancho A. Mamoran, OIC Regional Director of DOST Region 2. We have Dr. Julius Cesar P. Sika, Regional Director of DOST 3. We have Dr. Alexander R. Maligan, Regional Director of DOST Region 4A. We have Dr. Maria Josefina P. Aguilar, Regional Director of DOST 4B. We have Director Thomas P. Rodriguez, Regional Director of DOST 5. We have Engineer Robin R. Hidalgo, Regional Director of DOST 6. We have Engineer Edilberto L. Aradela, Regional Director of DOST 7. We also have Engineer Edgardo N. Esperancilla, Regional Director of DOST 8. Let's have Director Brenda L. Nazaret Manzano, Regional Director of DOST 9. Board Director Alfonso P. Alamban, Regional Director of DOST 10. We also have Dr. Anthony C. Salas, Regional Director of DOST 11. We have Dr. Haja C. Shaima Zenaida P. Haji Mahmud, Regional Director of DOST 12. We also ask Director Dominga E. Maglonga, Regional Director of DOST 13. We have Dr. Victor E. Mariano, Regional Director of DOST R. Alright, once again, big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, to our DOST officials for the memorandum of agreement signing. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the Honorable Secretary Mario G. Montego will lead the launching of the operationalization of DOST-1 store. This will be assisted by Dr. Urtuha Tejada and Dr. So may I invite our guests to please be at the center booth for the launching of the operationalization of DOST-1 store. And this will be the ribbon cutting and opening of the, which will be led also by the guest of honor and keynote speaker, the Honorable Mario G. Montego, to be assisted by Assistant Secretary Urtuha Tejada, together with the DOST regional directors and other distinguished guests.